Previously on Road to Recovery.
Still the undisputed UFC heavyweight champion of the world.
After the fight, instead of like being happy, I started like feel some anger. Oh yeah, I was angry about all this, like, you know, those kind of like emotion moment, like, okay, they wanted to screw me up, they wanted to fuck me.
I came like 3 weeks ago. I hurt my knee, tore my MCL completely, hurt my ACL and all those stuff. You know, man, wanted to call out this fight, but couldn't see myself retreat from this fight, because it was a moment for me to make a statement, you know, and to remind people that I'm a champ.
Thank you. Have a good session.
I didn't have any idea of what was the recovery, you know. Yes, I knew I'm gonna have surgery, it's gonna take months or maybe a year, but I was in peace with that. So that wasn't something that I was concerned about, you know. Down there is warm.
Is it so far warm? Actually better than last week.
Yeah, it's a little better. It's still warm for sure.
Yeah, but not as hot. You want to make sure that there's no blood clots, things like that. So some of the things that can happen after surgery is like a blood clot in the calf, so it will get red, warm. If incisions and stuff get infected, it'll get warm. So all of those kind of things. Let's just see what we look like today. That hurts?
Mm-hmm. I remember
That one looks really good.
in elementary school.
That one looks
basically
good.
the same reason
This is
I picked,
a little more.
I picked my baseball.
See, there's that one spot there that I don't love.
Yeah. And it was just because I would play the MLB. What a man. What a shirt. What a man. It's like, why am I with their express on? I'm like, oh no, I can't win.
No.
I'm gonna have to find an excuse somehow to put on the mask. You were my excuse. Like, oh, Mommy watches
We
it
may
too.
be interns watching.
One day at a time, one step at a time, not even a day.
I was good with it, like, even if it would have taken like 2 years, I mean, going to the fight, I was like, okay, this is it. If this might be the last fight of my career, after that, I just have to focus on my recovery. And then I went back, didn't get any extra damage, so the diagnostic was pretty much the same. I think that was the best outcome. I was very happy about that, you know. It was the good that I can have out of the bad situation that I was in it. The only real challenge that I had was before the fight. You know, when I get hurt and all those stuff leading up to the fight, that was the challenge that I had, the biggest challenge that I had. But after the surgery, you know, even though there was a huge pain, it was very hard. At first, I couldn't do anything at all. But I was good. I was very in peace with myself.
Okay, Francis. We're gonna go do the heel slide, okay?
The heel slide?
Yeah, like this. I'm gonna do 10. Now I'm gonna move the cup, so we're gonna do 10 more.
What is the most difficult here? Is for my ligament to heal or for my muscles to grow back?
Right now, we're focused on ligament healing.
No, I mean not right now. I mean overall. Let's say in like 5 months, for example, 6 months.
Both. Your ligament should heal soon, like probably 2 months. It should be pretty much healed. But after that, we're going to be focused on muscle strength, right? So this stuff doesn't happen again.
Today I've been working without crutches, even though I'm like scared. But I've been doing it since last week. They have been making me practicing to like walk without crutches. My knee bends a lot more now. Like now on the bike, obviously like pedaling, make it a little more help for the range of motion. But now I get like easily like 100 degree, you know. I remember at the beginning the goal was to like go to like 90 degree, so I will be able to like maybe start the process to walk on my own or like drive. But now I get past that 90 degree by force.
Yeah, I get invited by Gymshark, which is my sponsor in the UK, and it was a week that Tyson Fury was fighting Dylan White, and they get me in the fight because there was a pretty good talk back and forth between Tyson and I at that time for a potential boxing match. So he was fighting in that week, so we went to the fight. Walking in, I have the biggest view of the arena than when I was sitting. When I was sitting, I was close to I was ringside, so I didn't have a wide view of the arena. But walking in, you could have seen the arena, and at the moment that Tyson was walking out, and you're like, damn, you know, with all the lights, it was insane. And after the fight, I think like he noticed that I was there and called me in the ring.
Who is that gentleman? He's the heavyweight champion of the world. UFC heavyweight champion. UFC. Okay.
We kind of like spoke about it respectfully, you know. I know what he has achieved, and he also respects what I have done, you know, to get where I am. And yeah, but we found it very interesting to still step there and figure it out, you know, put some show.
It was fantastic, but before we go, I want to bring in Francis Ngannou. Francis, come here, ESPN.
Is this your next fight?
I'm the boxing heavyweight champion, UFC heavyweight champion. He's in great shape, look at the muscles on him.
And we're gonna find out who is the baddest motherfucker on the planet.
Good man, Francis.
Yeah.
We apologize for the language.
At the moment, so
I get a couple months, then I'll be right back on my feet.
We'll speak. He's a good looking chubby, isn't he?
Yeah, this situation with the UFC, it started kind of like long time ago, way long time before people even realized.
It's no secret that after Francis's first fight with Stipe, there must have been some disconnect between UFC and Francis.
Everybody was talking about him. I thought he was going to be the next guy. I think his ego ran away with him big time. I can tell you that his ego absolutely did run away with him.
I was silent, and they were trying to like control the narrative and then manipulate people's perspective, people's opinion about it.
I had some personal encounters with him, as did other people in the organization, and this guy's ego just was so out of control.
You know, Francis was the golden child, right, of or one of in UFC. right? And when you have that kind of, you know, golden child privilege, right, a lot is asked of you, a lot is kind of, you know, riding on you.
And then I was just like a bad guy, a guy that didn't want to fight. Then you go out there, control everything, and make me be the bad guy here, which I'm not.
One thing led to another. I think Francis got unfairly painted as, you know, maybe difficult to work with.
I just want what is best for me, as everyone should, and you should understand that, because you guys want what's best for you. Same here.
Ego is what hurt Francis Ngannou.
But the morning of UFC 270, he described a series of events that happened leading up to heading to the arena, starting with a text message.
Ooh, oh, you guys want the goods. Okay.